Hey, Shalom Israel. This is the ISUPK. Started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. I'm the commander, Junior Hunter. Today is the ISUPK LASHAWAN QADASH class. For today's class, we're going to be going over the Lord's Prayer, Matthew chapter 6, verse 8 to 13. We're going to break that down in Hebrew. It's a prayer that we say usually at the end of each class. We end the class over there on our feast days. And do that. Water. We're going to break that down today. We're going to go down each word and break it down. This is a good class for practicing the prefix and suffix that we taught about, I believe, week 2 of the class. So if you took notes on that, it's going to help you out. If not, we're still going to go through it and, get a refresher, right? All right, so let's get it. Let's get the alphabet. I'm not going to write it down on the board today. We're just going to, save time by just reading it up here. We can see it. All right, by this time we should have it. If you've been paying attention in class, we have A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Cha, Ta, Ya, Ka, right? La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Taza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, and Tha. Right, that's what we have down here. Is the same exact thing, just in Assyrian. Right, this is the ancient Hebrew. This is the Assyrian Hebrew language. The white man used this and he pronounced it with Yiddish, but when we see this, we pronounce it the exact same way we pronounce the ancient. Right? Why? Because although you want to change the characters, this is still our language, and we're going to pronounce it how it's meant to be pronounced. Right? Don't let no oppressor tell you how to speak your own language. Right? Now, of course, remember that we have 2 characters for certain characters, right? So we got Ka got 2, Ma got 2, Na, right? Pa, Taza, right? Ending. These are the letters used at the fall at the end of a word, right? You'll see those, right? So now, let's get into it. Now we got the Lord's Prayer. I'm gonna write it up here. Matter of fact, I don't have to write that. Then we're gonna start with the first phrase, right? Logic. All right, so we got Abanawa up here, right? Abanawa. I'm gonna write it in. For today, I'm gonna just write it in ancient, right? All right. All right. I'm gonna write it after we break it down first. All right. So we have Abanawa. Anybody think Abba sound familiar? What's Abba? Now you can look at the Matthew chapter 6 verse 10 to help y'all out. Right? Look at Matthew verse 8, right? Where it starts. Look at Matthew chapter 6, verse 8. You're gonna realize that verse in English has more words than it have in Hebrew. Why? Because we have prefixes and suffixes in the Hebrew, which allow us to have one word that mean what? 2, 3 different words. Right? So what does Abba mean? Father? Okay, so you see that? It means father, right? Boom. Now we have Nawa. Do anybody, I look at the cheat sheet you gave, you took notes, look at your prefix and suffix of the notes you have, right? You should have been taking notes in previous classes. If you don't have notes, never watch a class, you can go back into the when we talked about the prefix and suffix of different endings and beginnings of the words, the root words. So what is Nawa? What does Nawa mean? And the suffix of a word. What does Nawa mean? Hour? Right. Hour. So this right now says Father hour. But why? Because the hour is at the suffix. So how do we say this? How you say it? It's on Matthew chapter 6, verse 10. Our Father. So what does Abba Nawa mean? Our Father. Simple, right? Our Father is written in Hebrew, right? All right. Abba Nawa. Got it? You sure? Positive?
I'm positive. It's just, I think I'm starting to get the writing it backwards and the reading it backwards.
Right.
But when you write it in the ancient, when you write it in the English, you write it the way we read it in English. If that makes sense.
Right. Oh, you got it? Next one. What's this about? Somebody. All right. Huh? It is, right? We're going to cut it in. What is Shemayim? If you remember, what is Shemayim? Mayim is what? Water, right? So Shemayim is what? Remember in previous class we talked about, huh? You already know what it is. Don't think about it too much. We got the Matthew verse 6, verse 8. Just read what it says right there. Our Father. Huh? No, so you saying Shemayim is whom? Mayim is water. Heaven. Shemayim is heaven. Why? Because the Lord divided the waters from the waters, right? Heaven, plural, it would be what? The water. I mean, waters plural is what? Heaven, right? So we have what's Shabbat? What is Sh? Look at your prefixes and suffixes. This is the prefix and suffixes is going to help you out in this class. What is the prefix for Sh? What is that? What is it? When it's in the beginning of the root word. What's the root word? What's the root word? And this word right here, y'all. What is the root word? Heaven. Shemayim. That means these two are what? Prefixes. These are two different characters, right? Right? We have Sha and Ba. Look at this up here too if you need help. I don't know if y'all can read it. We got what? Sha and Ba, right? What is Sha as a prefix? Whom or which, right? Right? Whom or which, right? All right, which? What does Ba in the prefix mean? N? All right. N. Boom. So what does it say? Which in heaven, which art in heaven. Right? So which also is what? Is applied art, right? Which art in heaven. So we have our Father, which art in heaven. Say all those words were just what? Two Hebrew words. Two Hebrew words, we said that already. That's how you know it's what? Our language. That's how we talk today. You know what I mean? See? You know what I mean? That's like one word. But I said, you know what I mean? Right? And don't let one thing you gotta understand. Hebrew is like a slang language too. Meaning that I could write this way because it's our language. You don't let nobody else tell you how to write your own language. Right? And a quick note, real quick, when you're going to search this, say you search it in like this app is called 2-letter lookup. Is when you can search Hebrew words, right? Or you got the concordance, right? You're not gonna find Shabbat Shemayim in there. Why not? Why you think you're not gonna find it in there?
Because it's not Yiddish.
No, not because of that. Because it's the prefix on here. You're not gonna find words with the prefixes in there. So you only would find Shemayim in there because that's the root word. So when we write these words, when you want to look it up, you only can look up the root word, right? So you got Shemayim. So Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, right? Let's write this out. What I got? What I'm starting off with.
And the wave, and the Z with the line in the middle, and then the wave again.
What's connected and what's not? Is this tell me what I do? Is connected or not connected?
Nothing's connected except for the last one. Those are connected.
All right, good job. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim. You got it? Let me know when I can erase it. LASHAWAN. All right, next. What does Qadash? We are speaking or in the we are in LASHAWAN QADASH class. Now, if I told you LASHAWAN means tongue, what does Qadash mean? Holy. That's where holy comes from the word Qadash means to be separate, right? A lot of people say they're holy, but they are not holy because they are the same way how America has taught them. If you really want to be holy, you got to come back to the Most High and not be lukewarm. You know you're not holy if what? You celebrate the exact same days that your oppressor doing it. You and your oppressor love the exact same days y'all get off. Y'all both celebrate them, man. You ain't holy. You just lukewarm. All right? Now, let me write that right here. But holy, right? Holy or what? How's it used? Hallowed. How that spelled? Hallowed. Hallowed. What's Hayah? Huh?
Is that a prefix?
What? No, it's not a prefix. It's one word. It means be. Be? You gonna say that? Good job. Be mean like to exist. Right? Be to exist. Now, one thing you gotta understand is, I don't know if anybody is familiar with this, but Christians, it's a scripture in the New Testament, right? Where Christ said, I am, right? Now, in the Old Testament, when Moses was talking to the Lord, right? He like, what do I tell the people who sent me? He said, I am who I am. So they try to say, oh, that's Christ. The Lord was Christ. Christ is God. That's not what it was saying. The Lord was actually checking Moses. Like, nigga, I am who I am. I be who I be. I mean, he was checking him like, bro, go do what I told you to do. Stop asking all these questions. He was checking Moses, right? I be who I be. Now, what does Shamka mean? It got a suffix in there. What does Shah mean? Huh?
Name.
Good job. See how you know how in school the one thing they probably did taught us that made sense was context clues. What's the suffix ka?
You or your.
You or your. So what's another thing of you or your?
Thy.
Thy. Good job. Thy. Thy is what? Your, right? Thy name, your name. So we got so far. Abanawa. Shabashamayim. Quadash. Haya. Shumka. We can write this in Hebrew, right? All right, one thing you understand, the way I'm writing it is not like, you know what I mean? I would write it like this. If I was to start in Hebrew, I don't know if y'all can see it, but it'd be Abanawa, right? Shabbat Shemayim, right? Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya, Shemka, right? See how I write it from right to left? Right. For the meantime, we're just doing it like this because we're breaking the words down. Let me know when I can erase it. And this is good. This is really good practice. This is really good practice for your prefixes and suffix. All right. There go that card again. All right, we got Yahweh. Everybody know what Yahweh is, right? What's Yahweh? Lord. When you see Lord capitalized in the when you see Lord capitalized in the scriptures, that's when you see Yahweh. Understand? Because sometimes when you see God, God is what? Allahayim, which means powers, angels, right? In Genesis, right? Who was creating the earth? The angels and Christ. Allahayim. That's the word is used. But of course, God sits, the Most High God, Yahweh, he does not get off his throne. The earth is his footstool. He don't get off his throne. Meaning, when somebody sends, he sends angels to say it, the Lord has spoken. He's relaying, the angel is relaying the message. Right? When it said the Lord told Moses this, he did. He sent his angel, and the angel wanted to go relay the message. Right? Yeah, the Lord wasn't walking through no damn garden. Wasn't doing that, man. Make no damn sense. The Most High, tell me the Most High God, that's damn near saying that he was crazy. Damn near. Come down in the body like that and just start walking around. No, man, the Lord ain't dealing with that, man. The Lord's the Most High. All right, so we got Malak Wa. What is Malak? Malak is king. What is Malak Wa? Kingdom, right? Kingdom. Here they go, ka again. What is ka in the suffix? Huh?
Is it thy again?
Thy, because it's what though? What is thy? What does thy equals?
Your.
Yeah. All right. Ma, la, wa. Right? What am I missing? Yeah, which is what? Ka, right? All right. If you look at this right here, now don't get confused with the ma, and the what?
Is it no?
Huh?
Is it?
Yeah, it's ka. Yeah, it looks like that. Sometimes when you see other Hebrew, the ka is written there, certain characters written different. But it's kind of like two up on, but if you was to turn it, it look like what? Yeah, the ka right there. Right? All right. So we got what? Yahweh, thy kingdom, right? So what do we got right now? Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed, which is Kodash, right? Be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom. Now let's get the next one, right? All right. What does Thaba'a mean? Come. All right, good job. You understand? The reason why the sisters are understanding this because when you're going over what? Matthew chapter 6 verses 8 to 13, right? The Lord's Prayer. It's how Christ taught us to what? Pray to the Lord, how we're supposed to pray. Now, we know we're going over the prayer, so we've seen that what can be the next word? This has to be it. And when you start reading it like that, everything start to come and make sense. Boom, boom. You start to understand it, right? Now we have what's the Zayakah, right? What's the Zayakah, right? What is that? Hmm? Yeah.
So Ratiza is will.
Yeah. So you have, which was what? Your? Which equals what? Thy, right. And you said, let me see this. Okay. I'm not gonna break that down like that. But yeah, Rataza is what? Will, right? You're gonna see what I'm talking about when I bring it up later. All right. So I'll come thy will. The reason why we say this one first because the suffixes and prefixes is what you say first. That makes sense? I don't think that makes sense. Y'all look like confused. All right. So if I have this word, right, we know we have the prefixes and suffixes of the word. We have the root word, right? So if I say a word, when I say you have the prefix and or the suffix, right? So for example, see how this one is saying will thy, it wouldn't make sense because it has a suffix. The suffix, when you say it, you would say the suffix or the prefix first before you say the what? Root word. That makes sense? Now you won't say ka rataza. I'm not saying that, but when you say it in English, when you translate it, you would translate it like that. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is that different for prefix and suffix?
Mm-mm.
Because we did.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna see more examples, so you shall see more examples.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't like breaking stuff, explaining stuff because you already knew it. Then you start messing your head up. You start overthinking it, right? Like now you like, wait, what? What? Oh, right, in Hebrew. All right. Yeah, Kava, right? Is anything connected? No. All right, good job. We got this one. Make sure I'm double checking. I'm about to write the Syrian. All right. Got the Zycon then connected. Boom. Simple. Language real simple, especially with the what? The prefix and the suffix. All right. All right, let's get next. Next ones. What's next? We got. We stopped at Ratazayaka. We got Haya, Aisha, Ba'arataza. We got Haya, Aisha, and Ba'arataza. Ba'arataza. All right. One thing I want to say, you're never gonna see Taza join together with another word. You're never gonna see that. A couple things you're not gonna see, right? You're not gonna see Taza or Za connected. So like you're not gonna see this and be like, oh, Rataz. You realize that doesn't sound right? It reads Taz. But you hear Tazadak, it sounds like Taz, but what is it? Taza. Taza. You're never gonna see Taza connected with something that makes it cut off the end. Never gonna be that. Same thing with Za. Right?
So it's always gonna be the full character.
Right. I believe Yah too. You're never gonna see Yah joined with something. Why? Because you just have the Y at the end. Yeah. We don't do that, right? It doesn't work like that. All right. What we got? What's Hayah? What do you think Hayah is? I think we already did Hayah one time.
I believe that was
B, right? B. What is Aisha? Where we at? Be done. Boom. All right. Now, what is Ba? Ba, I'm gonna let you know right now. Huh? Ratazah. Y'all know what Ratazah means?
Ratazah, or is it just Ratazah?
It is a Ratazah. Because Ratazah was what?
It's Earth.
Why we know that it's not just Ratazah? Because we just got Ratazah.
Right.
Ratazah was what? Will. This was earth, right? Or ground, right? Or land. Ba is what? Prefix? And. That will be done in earth. Real simple, right? Ratazah, right? So what we got so far? Abanawa, Shabashamayim, Qudash, Haya, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'a, Ratazayaka. We still got more? Damn, we did that much? Haya, Aisha, Ba'aratazah. Right? Ba'aratazah. Which is, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth. Kawa, Kawa, Haya, Pashamaya. What does Kawa mean?
As is a prefix.
Wait, what is? You said cut as a prefix?
Ka.
That's what you're saying?
Mm-hmm. And then, can words have no? I don't know. That sounds stupid. But can words have no thing?
What?
No root word?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, so.
Okay, so that's it.
Good job. See that?
Yeah.
Simple though, right?
Yeah. That was hard.
It's not hard when you have. It's not hard when you have your notes of your prefix and suffix, right? As it, right? What's next?
Oh, B.
B. What is this one?
In heaven.
You sure?
In heavens? Yes, I'm sure.
You saying it's in heaven?
No, not in heaven. In whom?
In heaven?
Whom shall? In whom?
In earth as it is in heaven.
In whom?
As it is in heaven.
As it is, as it be.
In heaven. I think he's lying.
I ain't say nothing. I'm making sure that y'all confident in your answer.
He's not play.
as it be, as it is, right? What it says. Right? And what? Heaven?
Heavens. What is?
Uh-uh.
No S.
Why? Why is there no S in heavens?
Don't forget to look at young.
Right. Why is no S in heavens? What is heavens? What is heaven? Why is it plural? Because it is
Already the water.
waters. Right? He divided the waters. The heavens, right? So you would say heavens, but it's heaven because it's already plural waters. Right? I'll write it down real quick. I'll bring you some water. Some ice and water. I got that. Ooh, it's simple, right? Seems simple. The number one thing is just learning vocabulary. With any language, right? You got to understand the vocabulary to keep on saying words, right? Because if I want to do what? If I want to make more words, and I already have the prefixes and the suffix, right? I can do what? I just need to understand the word I'm saying, the vocabulary, right? Now, what we got next? We have, where we stopped at? Salagi, we stopped at what? In heaven. So we stopped at Bashamayim. So we got Nathan now. Nathan, La, Na, what? Nathan, Lanawa, and Lacom. Lacom, right? Lacom. All right. Help y'all out. What is it?
Hour is in there.
You said hours in there?
Yes, it's a suffix. I think it's give.
What, Nathan? Allah.
La.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Right.
2 or 4?
Yeah. You got a question? Huh?
Of this day. This day. It means this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're gonna finish it. Don't worry, y'all. Hold up. Don't get confused. So what is Lacom? What is Lacom? What is lacham? Lacham.
Day.
Nope. Lacham.
Two.
No.
Um,
Lacham. Bread. What call mean? What figures like always say? I say. Yeah. Always. All right. What does Yawan mean? Day or daily or today?
Okay. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Give us bread.
Give our daily bread all day.
Yeah, that's what it's saying. So give to us our bread all day, every daily. You know what I'm saying? So what does the prayer says? It says, as it is in heaven, give us this day our daily bread, right? Give us bread, right? All day. Give it to us our daily bread, right? When we see this, we understand what it's saying, right? Huh? The salat, the thanlanawa, lacham call yawam. The thanlanawa, lacham call yawam. Right? What? Ask you a question. What do you got? What's the question?
What do you mean by bread?
What you mean? Our bread is a metaphor.
I'm saying it's a metaphor.
Bread is what?
I know it's actually not bread.
Yeah. Our daily bread is like what you know how Christ was like, what Christ said? Like your bread is like, you know what Christ said, you should not live on bread alone?
Mm-hmm.
Right? What he was talking about?
Just
Let's talk about literal though, not bread.
Food.
Right. So what is our bread? So our bread is food. So what is our bread today? What's bread that we need every day? Right. Our daily bread, our daily nourishment. You know what I'm saying? Like you talk about the laws of what the Lord needs to give us to eat, right? To keep us right. Get it? Yeah. Give us what we need. Our daily bread. Give us the daily things that we need to stay what? Right. All right. But this right here, this is we use it as a metaphor, but it's still the exact same word. You know what I'm saying? So if I want to talk about literal bread,
This is a
lacham, right? Lacham. Huh? Oh man, dang. Supposed to be Hebrew class, that's the main thing I'm forgetting. What? Did I mess something up? I messed something up, y'all. Help me out, man. I'm supposed to be students in this class, man.
You got the cheat code up there. I probably wrote it.
I make mistakes on purpose to see my students watching. All right, what we got? Lacham.
Oh, on this side.
All right.
It's a T. It's like 4. They did it hard. Oh, they changed it. Oh, they changed it. They can't. I do it the same way.
All right, now let's dissect this word. You know what it means. All right. All right.
See the prefixes.
Huh?
See the prefixes. I mean the suffixes.
All right. So, what would you start? What's one thing you don't know? If you don't know the word is that is the root word. How would you know what's prefixes and suffix, right? First we start off with what we've been using the whole time is now, right? We've been using now the whole day, which means what? Hour, right? Now what's next? What you think? So we have
I don't know
I use
if it's a prefix or not.
what?
War is
So, but think about this. When you have the root word, everything else that's not attached to it would be a prefix or suffix. Think about it that way, right? Don't think about where is it at, right? Think about just finding the root word. So you have salak. What does it sound like? Be confident in what y'all say. What does salak mean? What do we say when we say we're sorry? I say salakia. Why? Because what does ya means as a suffix? My sorry. I'm sorry, right? So what is salak? Sorry, right? So salak is sorry, right? So what is wa? Huh? So and sorry is also what? Forgive, right? Huh? I wrote it too big. It's no. Huh? Right? Right? Mullah would just be huh? No, 2. One thing about this has like a connector. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I said. Think about it as a connector. It's connecting the words. You know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't be. Don't look at it as like it's just connecting and say and sorry and forgive. Cool. Let's get to Kawab first before we break that whole sentence. All right. What you see? What you think this is? Kawab? Huh?
I would say trespasses too.
Trespasses?
Trust.
Debt. Or debtor.
Yeah.
Forgive our debts, right?
Wait,
So what does wath though? If it's forgive our debtors, what is it? Wath is what? Makes it plural, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Because that's what different king.
But it's also feminine plural. It's feminine plural. It's feminine, right?
Yes.
But why is it feminine?
Well, I'm only assuming it's feminine because it's in aqua, which is the sister.
But why it is? But why is it? Why is it feminine though? If we say it as men,
I don't know. I only say this is feminine because in the girl, it's in sisters. That's why I
the
said
reason why it's feminine is because we are talking to who?
our husband.
The Lord.
And
The Lord is a superior above us. So that's why it's feminine to us. We the lesser than. That's why when we talk about sisters, their different words is what? Because they are lesser than they. Right. Their husband are above them. Right. So what we have? Wasalak Lanawa, Kawawat Nawa, Kawawat Nawa, right? So what we have? In heaven, give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts. Forgive us our debts. Right? Hebrew. I was gonna remind me. Those are two different words, right? And what a good. All right, we almost there. We at?
That's
No.
We just did Kawawaf now.
that's what I'm just gonna look up. And then we need
Cause a lot of them.
So now we on
Cause a lot.
we on when we do that, so not to two temptation.
No.
He did that. He did and forget our debts.
I should forgive our debtors.
I think he already said.
No, we never did that towards yet.
Yeah, we didn't do it.
Yeah. I think you put debtors on there because of
Cool. Watch now. Well, wow. Yeah. Nah. What? Cool. What we got? Kasalak now. We didn't do Kasalak. No, we did Wasalak now. We did Wa first, right? Last time. Oh, this is R. This is forgive, sorry, or forgive. What is Ka? As a prefix. As. So forgive our debts as we what? As we forgive our what? What? And that word was that big last time?
So is a lot of our words gonna be female in a sense in this prayer because we're talking to the Most High?
Yeah, you could say, yeah. like when we talk to the Most High, it's feminine. So when we talk to women, when a man talk to a woman, or a woman talk to a man, it's different. You know what I mean? Why? Because we are like our relationship is man's a hierarchy. You want to think of it like that, the hierarchy system. Lord is the hierarchy over us. And forgive our debts, right? So Yah is either my or I, right? Right? So as we forgive our debtors, right? Why is saying my? Because in the prayer, the prayer says, I gotta speak loud enough for this. It says, as in heaven, give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors.
So my debtors.
Yeah, so my debtors, right?
Okay.
But my debtors, but the prayer is what? Saying our, but it's applying to who? Right. See what I'm saying? See, you understand it? Where we at now? Damn, man. Good night. Right? Yeah, well, you just understand? Yeah. No, what? Right? When I say one, yeah. One, right? A ball. I know. All right, look at it. What does wala'a mean? And no, or and not, or no, right? And no or not. What is tabaya anawa? What is R?
Thou. Lead us not.
Does it?
think it's lead us not.
The first one. Is it and?
It's and not. Lead us not. But
Huh? Is it from?
that's what you think.
We just said it is.
It doesn't make sense. I'm looking for lead us not. That's the next thing. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay, then we saying it's saying lead. Lead. Okay.
Because not's right there. So like and not and lead us not.
All right.
And?
But it's not into less temptation.
By is what?
Lead us not. That is in for the prefix.
Temptation. Hey man, y'all tell me what to write. Huh? But? Okay. Said but.
Deliver us.
Deliver us?
Yeah, or deliver our, but it's really us.
All right. You sure? Deliver us. Lead us not into our temptation. You see, lead us not our, because why? It's our temptation.
Yeah.
It's not into our temptation, but deliver us. What does how should I sound like?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Deliver.
Huh? Yahushua.
Yeah.
So what is Yahushua? He delivered.
Yeah,
He's the deliverer, right? He's the Christ, right? Yahushua. Who also name was Yahushua? Joshua, right? Good job. Who is Yahushua in the Bible? Yahushua, yeah, that's the name too. Deliverer. Hosea. That's Hosea. Yahushua name is what? Has a prefix.
Yeah.
Joshua name has what? A prefix. Which why is Hebrew so cool because you can name people by yourself what? Like a prefix. He is this, he is that. Right? Right? Like you can even name, like you can name your wife your rib with a prefix like my. You can put my in front of something because she's your whatever. My beauty, my salvation, my, you know what I mean? Or like my princess. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Look at that. All right, let's write it in Hebrew. Write this out. tell you one thing. Nothing connected? One thing I tell you about this thing, you don't really see certain of the characters that much. Like you don't see good that like that, right? You don't see good like that. You don't see that's Pa. You don't see Pa that often.
And Z by itself.
Huh?
Z by itself.
Za, you don't see Za that often.
You only see it with Tata.
Right. You don't see Quad. Quad is probably more than you see it more than God. Yeah. All right. Let's get it. Let's hear it. Get it off. Finish it up. We almost there. And deliver us. All right, Mayan. What? From? You said it's from evil?
Yes, that's what I said.
Mayan means from evil?
That's what I'm saying. I thought so.
Okay, what does Ra mean?
Because Ma is a prefix. So I didn't think it was a whole word.
You don't think Mayan is a word?
I didn't think Ma was a word. Well, yeah, no, I didn't think it was a word because Ma is as a prefix is from. It's literally from.
Okay, what's right? One thing you gotta understand about the prefixes, they are used in root words, but they are dropped off of what? Full words. That makes sense? Like Ma comes from, say a full, this word means from, right? All language is like a what language? A slang language. So I take the Ma from the root word and make it what? Right. So I put it in the other words, so it's like a prefix. Okay. Right? So this whole entire word is from, right? So what is Ra? Evil. What's Kaya? 4, right? What is Laka? You, right? What is you also though? Your was what?
As a prefix?
No, remember we said yours was huh? Thine. So what is you? Thine.
Oh, thine.
Mm-hmm. How Malakwath is what? The kingdom. All right. What's Waha Allah? And what? How was what up here? What's Allah?
Power.
Power. See? What is Alahayim? Powers, right? See how that's in the what?
Yeah.
See? See how the slang we had, how the words work? Some letters drop off when you put them in other words. We got Wahatha Power Rock. What do y'all think that means? Well, y'all got the cheat sheet. Huh? So you got Wa is what? And Ha is what? The? Huh? That's another one, right? The? B? What is it then? Thou. We need to put thou. Put thou. THOU. What's that? What's that his word? Glory, right? And the glory, right? All right. So like, or like it's like implied like to glorify, right? So we have, oh yeah, we're gonna do that later, but we got Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalak, Wahata, Ra, right? Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalak, Waha, Wahata, Ra. We gonna write it in we just got done saying you don't see Pa a lot. All right. It's like we're doing math. I mean, really want to do math. You know, these letters, these words got numeric values. These characters got numeric values. Now we got 2 words left. We're almost there. La awalamyum. La wa. This one trips everybody up. Lumyum. And Aman. All right. What does La awalamyum mean?
So, la awalam means forever.
Yeah.
I thought that meant. I thought awalam meant.
Forever. It's like stressed. Mm-hmm. Like forever, never. Okay. All right. What does Aman mean? So be it. So be it. It's like telling the Lord, whatever your will is, so be it.
So be it.
I'm praying for this, but whatever happens, so be it. Like, one thing you gotta understand is, like, Christians always say, amen, 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 brother. Like, what? So be it, so be it. So, like, you don't know what you're saying. You know what I mean? You do not know what you're saying. All right. And that is the Lord's Prayer. And we're going to go over it. Salaki. I know I'm about to forget. I'm on. All right. Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Qadash. Haya. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwathka. Taba'ah. Ratazayaka. Haya. Aisha. Ba'aratazah. Kawa. Haya. Bashamayim. Nathan Lanawa. Lakam. Call. Yawam. Wasalak Lanawa. Kawawad Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kawawath Yanawa. Wala'ah. Dabaya Anawa. Banasayawan, Abal, Hawashainawu, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwat, Waha Allah, Waha Thapa Arath, La Awalamyum, Amen. Amen, right? In the English, it says, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. Now, one thing you got to understand, in this prayer, we are asking the Lord to forgive us as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. Forgive our debts as we forgive our debtors. That's the whole point of this prayer. Now, if you ain't forgiving the people who did you wrong or your debtors, then how can the Lord forgive you, right? How can you want the Lord to forgive you? You can't even forgive people who did you wrong. So, if you could forgive the people that did you wrong, the Lord will treat you the exact same way. But if you can't do that to the other people, if you can't forgive the people who did you wrong, the Lord going to treat you the exact same way. Right? So make sure you do what? Forgive your debtors. Christ said this, how often shall my brother sin against me? 7 times? Huh? 70 times 7, meaning what? Forever. Forgive your brother, right? Why? The Lord forgave us. And that's what turning the other cheek is about. You forgive your brother, you forgive somebody. I'm not gonna go into like a brotherhood class, but you can forgive people in the world by what? Just turn the other cheek and not dealing with them no more. Right? You don't have to render evil into evil, right? Get payback all the time. You know what I mean? All right, and with that, Yahweh Shem Yahshai Baraka Thumb to my brothers, Yahweh Shema Atan by Shem Yahshai to all my sisters. All right.